is it? Okay, right, today we are going to go through adding slots to things. So I've purposely removed a slot using Save Editor on my ship, and also my Exosuit General and my Exosuit Cargo. So I've done this specifically so that I can show you how to add slots. So let's take my ship first. So to add slots for your ship, you are going to need to find a space station. Let's get out of the way of my freighter first. Slowed down a bit too early there, I don't know why I did that. La 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 la. Okay, what you see here is a slight redesign of the space station by JJ Hooker. Just makes it look a little bit prettier, that's all. Don't really make any major changes, it just looks a bit brighter and nicer. And it's added some vents and stuff, some flags. Yeah, nothing too drastic. Okay, so on this side, I'll just show you. Got the back room has usually got a door in the way, and then everything else is just your usual shop guys. So this guy gives you missions, in case you don't know. This is your guild guy, who will give you just the one mission, and depending on how your relationship is with each different guild, you'll get a gift from him every now and again. And this is your cartographer guy that can sell you some maps, which will help you find specific things. So you just give me a random map because I purchased it with nanites, but you can also exchange maps using your navigation data. And they each send you to different types of buildings. But that's not why we're here. We're not here for the teleporter either, so let's go over here. So we got your other back room. You can quite often find your base NPCs in here. There'll be something random through here. Nothing particularly interesting this time around. Sometimes there's a remembrance terminal. Just sort of doing a tour of the space station now. Multi-tool guy, he'll sell you some stuff for your multi-tool basically. Upgrade modules. And this guy is the same for your ships. This guy the same for your planetary exocraft, and this guy the same for your exosuit. So here we have an exosuit upgrade. So if I want to add to my slots, I can click on that, and there it is. If I don't want it there, maybe I want it in the technology or cargo. So we literally just go open. I've already filled my technology as much as it currently allows. I really wish it would go 48, but it won't. So I go over to cargo, I can put it there instead. Now you'll see it's fairly expensive because it's the last one. They start quite cheap and they get more and more expensive. Now I'm not going to add that at the moment because I'd like to show you elsewhere as well. But yeah, you'll always find one of these on the space station and another one on the anomaly in each system that you go to. So every time you go to a new system, come and get this. If you've got the money for it, get it, and if you don't, drop pods on planets which you can repair, which is what I'm going to show you in a bit. Right, so adding for the ship, we are going to use the Starship Outfitting Station. Now here you can do all sorts of things. let's go through them each one at a time, shall we? Where to find upgrades. Use this outfitting station to increase the size of the starship inventory, or to improve its base stats by upgrading its class. Upgrades to specific functions such as weapons or engines can be purchased from technology merchants, which I've already shown you. Okay, so if I go to upgrade starship, right, it says augment inventory storage or improve starship class. Now mine's already an S class, so upgrading the class would do literally nothing. To go from C to B is 10,000 nanites. B to A is 25,000, and A to S is 50,000, as you can see. Doing it this way is no different to finding ships on planets of a particular class. It will always roll your stats, it re-rolls your stats when you upgrade class, and it will always re-roll within the same ranges. So you've got just as much chance of getting the best possible stats by doing it this way as you do by waiting around on a trade station down on a planet or in your space station, or doing up a crashed ship. They all draw from the same stat ranges, so you could end up with really good stats or really bad stats, but they're the same stats. Right, so we've got two different options to apply that storage. We can either purchase storage or apply augmentation. Now, augmentations are items that you can get. I've got plenty, so I'm going to use that. Actually, it's back out. We'll do it the other way. So we'll purchase storage. Now you'll see again, that's really, really expensive, and that's because I've already got all the other slots. The more slots you've got, the more expensive it gets. Which is why, to begin with, you should absolutely do it with money, with your units. But as it gets more and more expensive, start using your storage augmentation modules, which you can get from various sources. Check my Facebook page for that. I might do a proper guide on the various ways you can get it at another time. So purchase storage, and there it is, it's just added it. Tell you what, I will get this one while I'm here. I'm going to add it to my cargo one. Right, so I've still got on my exosuit that one missing, which we'll use a drop pod for. And here we're fine. Right, do I have the maps I need? Yes. No, I need drop pod data, don't I? So we will. Oh, that's a nice looking bioship. We will go to my freighter and just pull out some drop pod data. Just help us to find a drop pod a little easier, that's all. Don't want to waste too much time on this video. So as I say, there's another one of those exosuit freebies on the anomaly right at the back in the room where you can get all the upgrade modules and everything. I'm not going to go too far, I'm just going to go. Right, I've gone over to this tab here, which has got all of my storage container stuff. You can do that at any time. You don't have to physically go to your storage containers, by the way, and open them up. You just need to be vaguely near them. And all you have to do is just click on a empty slot and it brings up this transfer items, and you just go over to this tab right here that's got your storage containers on it. Okay, so I'm looking at drop pod coordinates, which is that one. We only really need the one. Let's just be safe here. Let's do it again, shall we? Over to there. Let's drop pod coordinates. And let's put that there. Now I'm just going to move it up to the starship, add it to that. In fact, let's put it in my exosuit, why not? Okay, right, let's go drop pod hunting, shall we? There's a planet. That's a cold planet, apparently. You know, sometimes when you're just flying around like this, you can see the drop pods anyway. I doubt I'm going to get lucky there. So I'll just find a nice random place to set down there. I swear if that's a drop pod, that's going to be hilarious. No, it's not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a signal booster. Right there. And we're going to go drop pod data coordinate decipher. Okay. Now if you do locate nearby structures, it's just going to find whatever structures nearby randomly. Little trick, you can use this right next to a particular building type and it will at least attempt to find that exact same building type. It might not be any nearby and therefore it just won't find anything, but it's quite handy if you're, say for example, going to manufacturing facilities trying to get all of the blueprints in there. If you just pop one of these down once you're done with that manufacturing facility, just pop it down right outside, locate nearby structures and it'll find you another one. It's quite handy. But for now we're doing drop pod coordinate data. Let's see. Searching for transmission signals. Drop pod detected. Excellent. I'm going to pick that back up, why not? So that's now in my inventory. Let's get back in my ship. And we'll figure out where it just put that. Oh, it looks like it's over there somewhere. What's a whole hour away? Crikey. Right, so what we're going to do to get there faster is we're going to go higher up in the atmosphere. Now the higher up you are, the faster you go. Haven't really got the patience for 4.5 minutes either, so I'm going to go right the way up into space. Because that way I can use my pulse drive. There we go, that got us there a lot quicker than an hour. Stay relatively high because again it means I get there a little bit quicker than if I went all the way down to the floor. Can't see anything. Okay. Okay then, so this is a drop pod, and as you can see inside we have one of those nice little exosuit upgrade modules. Good lord, this is not a friendly planet, is it? My word. Can you attack me in here? You cannot. Okay. Right, exosuit upgrade module. Now if you click on it, instead of having to buy it, we have to fix it up. So I'm going to put some ionized cobalt in there. I'm going to put some sodium nitrate and oxygen in here. And I'm going to put an antimatter in there. It is always those exact same items, by the way. And now I get to put that in completely for free, purely because I fixed up this pod. And there it is. And it's as simple as that. So the best bet is to, like I say, upgrade a lot of these, like put a lot of these in with your ones from the Anomaly and the space station early on when they're quite cheap. And then once they get a bit too expensive for your liking, start doing the drop pod data thing that we're doing right here, and you get them for free. and you'll have plenty of those resources by that point. Antimatter, just so you know, is, let's find it, is chromatic metal and condensed carbon. Alright, they're stuff you're going to have plenty of. See, that meant nothing to me. I deleted it altogether because it's so easy to come by. So, like I said, the earlier ones, buy them from the space station and the anomaly. Later ones, do your drop pod data because it's cheaper. And with your ship, similar thing. Buy the earlier ones, and once it gets too expensive for you, do the later ones with the storage augmentation modules, which I'll make a video about at another time. And that is about it, really. Have a nice day. Goodbye.